Good morning, everybody. James over here, of course, on the Dragon Blogger channel, doing a nice little daily deal stream for you. Now, I want to welcome everybody here. Hopefully, everybody's having a nice start to their morning. It is rather early. It's about 6 o'clock Eastern time, of course. Guys, we're going to start this off with some Jackery products. Of course, I have a bunch of Jackery products that I personally have on hand and own. We are definitely going to show you guys a video for this. We're going to start off with the Jackery Explorer 300. First things first, I need to back up one little second. The app is telling me that there is something unavailable at this moment that I have to remove from the actual carousel. And I'm not sure what it is, but doesn't look like there's anything to worry about. So maybe it's just an error of its ways. Now we're going to start off with the 300. Now I do have a slight video for the 300 right here. This is of course the Jackery 300. 288 watt hours of power, 300 watt of pure sine wave connectability through that AC plug. Now it does have two USB-C ports at 100 watt, or the first one is a 100 watt in and out port. The second one is a 15 watt port. You then have a 15 watt USB-A port above that. Now, with that, you have a 12 volt 10 amp DC plug that you can plug in like your air mattresses and cigarette lighter stuff. You also have a flashlight built into the side as well. It does single light or SOS pattern. Now, with this 300, it does have a beautiful handle that does fold up and move around for you, which is actually kind of cool that it has the accessibilities of this to do that. Now, with it, of course, guys, we have it in the carousel twice today, and that's because it's two different variations. Under an hour and a half to fully charge this on a wall plug if you wanted to. If you want to use the USB-C port, about 2.5 to 3 hours with that 100 watt port to charge it. Now with it, since it is a 300 plus system, it does work with, of course, the app. Now for the system alone, it's like 21% off. It's $236 for you right there. Now we also have it in the carousel with a solar panel. Now we're going to show you guys it with the 100 watt
Jackery Explorer 300,
which is right here. This is, of course, the Jackery Explorer 300 Plus and 100 watt solar panel. That 100 watt solar panel is actually a really, really amazing solar panel. That's going to do well for you. It's actually 100 watts of charge rate at 18 volts, can be plugged in through the adapter. That's right, a USB-C to DC plug adapter. Now, that solar panel, of course, is fully waterproof and water resistant in harsh and wet weather for you with that. Now, you can use it pretty much any type of weather and wash it off with a hose if you really wanted to. This deal is it's a little bit more, of course, because you're getting a bigger solar panel. Normal price tag is about $579. It's 22% off. It's like $449 for this one. Now, with it, of course, you guys can see right there, it's connected up. It'll charge. Now, technically, yes, with the lighting, it pulled in a slight charge with lighting, which is weird. But I have a lot of lights in my house, so just one of the things. Now, it didn't really pull in too much of a charge, like 1 watt. Put it outside, and you're going to get that full 100 watts in a bright sun. Now, place it into the best part of the yard or area that you're using it to get that most charge rate when you want. Now, the solar panel does fold up. It has magnets that hold it closed. It has 2 kickstands that are Velcroed on the back. Also comes with a 10-foot cable for you with that. Sandy, good morning. How are you doing? Now, with that cabling and everything, I always recommend getting the 16.5-foot cable extender. That way you can keep your power station up and out of the way and have that solar panel out there where you really need it. Just, you may be farther away from the area that is sunny if you're camping in a campground or something. But it's a cool piece. I love the Jackery Explorer stuff. I haven't so much of it, though. It's crazy, but I definitely see its place. But both of those two options, the 300 plus by itself or the 300 plus with the 100 watt solar panel, is amazing. They also offer the 300 with a mini 40 solar panel. The mini 40 solar panel is another really cool one. Definitely smaller, notebook sized. Another price point for that one, but all very good options. I think the 300 plus with the 40 watt panel is like $399. So, I mean, if you're going to go out, you might as well get the big panel and be very, very happy. So, just a bunch of very cool little power stations right there for you. How you doing, Sandy? And Harish, thank you for the follow.
Nifty gadget.
Now we're gonna move over. We're gonna show you guys the Fantech X9, if I remember right, the X9 Ultra. This is gonna be a tire inflator that Sheila did for us. Now, this tire inflator is literally a brick size. Yes, it does have a little bit of size to it. Now, with this, it'll do anywhere from 0 to 150 psi. To 3-in-1 power bank and station and inflator. You have a flashlight built on the side. You also have the brick up top. This will allow you to do 30 psi to 35 psi in under 30 seconds with no problem on a 38 3-inch tire. That's a big tire. Not a lot, man. Not a lot. Now, with it is a 92.5 watt hour power station on top of that, too. So you can plug in USB-C ports or USB-A devices and run it off of that. You do have a 12 watt USB-A. You have an 18 watt USB-C and a 65 watt USB-C on there. The flashlight on the front does SOS, cold light, or warm light settings. It's going to be like your low light and high light setting with that. 4 different modes though for it. You have memory 1, memory 2, memory 3, and memory 4, where you can set up the amount of pressure with that. And those memory 1, 2, 3, and 4 is going to be truck mode, car mode, motorcycle mode, and basketball mode for you. Once you have it set, you'll start inflating, and it will automatically shut itself off when it's done what it's needed to do. There's actually a $50 clippable coupon on the Amazon page for this device today. So you're going to get a good deal. It's like $197 normally, $50 off of that, so $147. It's a good price. Very decent price nonetheless. I can't remember what's up next. I think we're going to be showing you guys the TP-Link. I showed it yesterday, but TP-Link's a good idea. If you guys can see right above my finger or right towards my finger, there's that little white box back there. That's a TP-Link mesh deco system. So I use it in my house to get me the best Wi-Fi connectability that I can in my house. Now with this, of course, this is a Wi-Fi 6E band style device.
So I'm here unboxing.
He's unboxing it, kind of showing it to you. You're going to get 2 pieces in this kit. It is a mesh system, the Deco X90 system. 2 pieces. Now you can extend it. This is good for about 6,000 square feet or more, depending on the house that you're in. 6,000 square feet's a big, big section. Now I'm going to tell you, sometimes even with the 2-piece mesh system, you might need a third, depending on how many walls or levels of that house you're in. Now, on the Wi-Fi 6 speeds, you can get up to 6.6 gigabytes of transfer rate with a Wi-Fi 6 transmission. Now, you still have the standard 2.4. You still have the 5G. The standard 2.4 is going to be about 574 megabytes of transfer. When you get up into the 5G, the 5G2, you're going to get anywhere from 1,200 to 4,800 megabytes. Now, yes, this can do that because it does have the tri-band. It doesn't just have the single Wi-Fi 6 band with it. Now, it does come with the 2 power bricks and a single RJ45 connector. Now, on the back of the device, you have 2 Ethernet ports on both of them. One is a 1 gigabyte port. The other is a 2.5 gigabyte port. So even because you have that Wi-Fi 6E that can do that 6 gigs of transfer, that is Wi-Fi. That is not your Ethernet port connection. So do know that most people aren't going to see that 6 gigs of transfer per second. It's there though. I'm just saying it. Now it's a really cool piece. I think at $259, it's a great deal for this one. I've actually used a system like it from TP-Link, not the exact system, but another one. And I have a 3-piece system. I live in an apartment building. It helps clear up all dead spaces. Right here, you guys can see it did a transfer speed. He's getting a really good, decent speed on Wi-Fi, about 546 megabytes per second, which is really, really good. Of course, that's what his speeds are, what he pays for. So, hey, can't complain. So if you guys need a system like that, right there, TP-Link. Great little product. Now up next is the Tozo Open Egos. Now the Tozo Open Egos are an open bone conduction style of ear headset. Now, it doesn't sit on the bone, it sits over the ear, but still allows you to hear everything going on around you. It is a Bluetooth 5.3 connectability. That Bluetooth 5.3 connectability will give you about 90 feet of connection with no walls. Now, it's got these silicone pads. Those pads are actually meant to be put on the earbuds so you can actually slide it over your ear and set it in place without having to hold onto the earbud itself to make it fit. Now, two colorways. We have the black and the carousel. I have the white version. There's no difference, just color. Let's be honest. But great little earbuds. With that, you have an amazing battery life on these. You're going to have about 80 hours of usage with the case in total. All right, 80 hours with the case. Probably about, I want to say, anywhere from 8 to 12 hours on the earbud itself. Very simple pairing. Pull up your Bluetooth and it connects up. They do have what's called the Tozo app. The Tozo app is going to allow you to update firmware, adjust the EQ to your liking. There are 16 types of EQ settings. There are, pretty sure, I think 15 already preset, plus then manual mode where you can set it up yourself. Now, yes, this does have dual mic with noise canceling built in, so you can actually make decent phone calls. A 16.2 millimeter driver with their Tozo Orgix diaphragm to produce a really good, decent sound with this. It helps resonate the lows actually decently well. Now, it's not going to be the world's heaviest based earbuds because they are open style, but it does do well with it. Now, another really cool part is the actual way it transmits that bandwidth of the sound out. Most do about 85 degree. This adds another 25 degrees of adjustability with that on top of it, which is nicely done. Great piece, beautiful price point. It's like $39. You're not going to be disappointed at $39. So let's just go there. You won't be disappointed whatsoever at a $39 price point for an earbud like this. So if you guys need, that's the Open Ego True Wireless Stereo Pairing style of earbuds. Now we also have the Tozo T12s. These are Orbit. Take a look at the Tozo. Not sure why everything's playing sound today, but the Tozo T12 wireless earbuds. This is still another price point of a product. With that, you're only spending about $28.49 today for a Bluetooth 5.3 in-ear style of earbud. Now, the difference is this is still got a case, still easy. This one can actually pair up with one-step pairing. You can connect to multiple devices just like the last one. This one's actually IPX8 water resistant, so you can use it in the rain or sweat and everything else with that. Now, you have a 50 millimeter battery inside the earbuds, 500 in the case. It's going to give you a decent battery life with this. It has the Tozo Orgix diaphragm again, but the driver is only a 10 millimeter driver with this. 11 hours on a single charge for the earbud itself, 48 hours on the case backup power. Takes about an hour and a half. The cool part about this one is this is actually a wireless charging case. So you can set these earbuds on a wireless charger and charge it without having to plug in the USB-C port. $4 clippable coupon, comes in 4 or 5 colors. I think it's like black, army green, red, pink, or rose gold, the pinkish, and champagne. Now, of course, you have the large size and the small size, depending on which one you want. I have the larger ones. They have the smaller ones. The smaller ones are lighter weight. Just simply put, less battery life. Just going to go there. And, of course, the diaphragm's a little different. So, both really good options. And the sound quality is decently well. Now, the Open Ego makes a better phone call. I'm just going to say that. The Open Ego has a better phone call. As in, for sound quality, They both sound decently well. Of course, the in-ear is going to produce more bass. The over-the-ear produces a more crystal clear sound. Both work beautifully well. Both at a good price point. You won't be disappointed with either of those. Now let's show you guys the Eufy Baby Monitor.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I am super excited to showcase to you guys the Space View Baby Monitor Pro by Eufy. So this is a very, very easy to set up and use baby monitor by a company that makes very high quality products. So I am expecting this thing to work very well. Getting this thing was super easy to set up. All you had to do was basically just plug in both the camera and the base right here, and then just go through the on-screen pairing options. And as you can see, it is paired, and it's actually very, very responsive with how fast it is responding to what the camera is actually seeing and reporting back to the base. You do have a ton of motion control right here on the unit itself, so you're going to have up to 330 degrees of horizontal rotation, which is absolutely crazy. So if you have a toddler, for example, you're definitely going to be able to see what they're doing all throughout the room. And then you're also going to have a crazy amount of vertical leg room, so you can see where your kid is at or your baby. Just see what anybody is doing with this camera. This little setup right here is actually very simple and very nice. So let's go ahead and just log into the settings right here. You have a ton of options built in. So you're going to have a brightness setting right here. Scrolling down, you're going to have your voice mode, which is going to allow you to hear from the camera and also speak through the camera. You're going to have sound alerts for movement. You're going to have different sounds that you can play through it. Camera zooms, you can add multiple cameras to this setup. You can delete the cameras. You're going to have night vision mode. You can do time sets, anti-screen flicker. You can change the language. There's different temperature units. There's a whole bunch of different built-in features with this simple to use setup. So continuing on, you're going to see right here that this is plugged in currently, but you do not have to have this plugged in constantly. You can let it charge up and then just kind of walk around the house with the screen in your hand, and you're also able to mount this to the wall with the included wall mount adapter. So now what I want to do is
Now, once you turn it off, guys, it's going to go into night vision mode, and it's going to show you guys how nice and bright it is. If you were sitting in front of it, it's definitely going to pick up who you are. You don't have to worry about that. And that's actually good to be able to see the baby at night. Maybe you don't want to have to get up and check the baby every 10 minutes. You just go with the camera, and it can do that. Or if you guys want to track in your house. Now, it has, of course, for the baby monitor, but you could definitely use it for security if you wanted. The full-on app is, of course, inset into that screen, so you don't have to worry about it. It's a great little product that does really, really well for people. Now, if you really want to get into the security section of it, we can show you guys right here the S330. Now, the S330 is a fully pan-tilted zoom, 360-degree device. Has 3 lights on the front. Those are floodlights. Now, with this, it does have to be hardwired in. Now, a few of the pieces, of course, with being hardwired in, it works with the app, so you can do the app controls and have what you need as you need it with this, though. Now, AI subject lock and tracking, 3000 lumens brightness with the lighting, 2K full HD resolution with the screen, of course, as well. This means you're going to have like a pretty much zero blind spot for the 360-degree rotation. Lock and track means you can lock on the person and it will track them with their movement. Now, with that, of course, 2K resolution is going to capture very decently well with it. Now, yes, the adjustable brightness can be adjusted up and down inside the app, so you don't have to go fully bright with the floodlights unless you really want to flood the yard or wherever object area you put it in. Now, with it, of course, you have that pan tilt that's going to do decently well for you. Complete surveillance in a package. Now, the smart illumination means you can do warm light, cool light, or white light to give the different lightnesses of it to have it set up, which is kind of cool. Now, I think it's a really good piece. It works decently well. It has a local 8 gigabytes of memory built into it, 3 movable panels. The light temperature range is like 3000 to 5700 Kelvin, which is decent. Single camera, though, it's not like it's a dual lens camera, it's just a single camera. They do offer a dual camera that's like, I believe, the E340 version, but $199. This is a really, really good piece. And right there, he's showing you guys the kit and the app that works with the device. The app is completely free. You don't have to worry about it. It's just is what it is and works as it works. That's a cool one. Eufy, great product. I use the cameras all throughout the house. I have, I think, 5 cameras set up that I use personally. Now, if you want to move to a different style of security camera, we can show you guys the Real-Link system. Now, the Real-Link system is totally, fully different. This is a dual camera lens. This is a power over Ethernet device. That's the way it works. It does have the mounting hardware and does record to local storage or to the app. That's up to you how you want to do it. Now, it also will work with your NVMe if you want to do that as well. This is what's called an IP camera, 180 degrees of viewing angle, 2 lenses, and floodlight devices. The SD card slot works up to about 256 gigabytes into this one. Power over Ethernet, just that. It's like an RJ45 cable to power the device. So you are going to have to use that to power it up. It just has the connections. Now with this, it has 2 cameras, 4K resolution, 180 degree of viewing angle with multiple floodlight sections. It can do color night vision or it can do black and white night vision. That's up to you. It does do smart home detection. So it's got the human detection, vehicle detection, vet detection, and vice versa. Now, literally no extra fees when using this because you can use it with the SD card or the NVR or the FTP system, which is your app. So it does have that connectability with this. Now, IP66 waterproof means you can use it outside. It's definitely not meant for really cold weather. It freezes. Of course, the lenses will freeze over. That's just the way it works with most cameras with the sort of it. Now, the complete Real-Link NVR is kind of work with, like, the N7 MB01s to the M3 MB01s. Under the latest firmware versions and after the upgrade, it will work with the channels. But for the HWs, like the H3 MB18 and the M3 MB01, I think it is, it's going to preview about 6 megapixels resolution on the 4K Real-Link app. So it does kind of drop it down slightly with that. So it's really kind of a nice piece. It works well, a decent price point. I definitely recommend getting the NVR systems with their. It's just one of those things. So if you guys need camera systems, either Real-Link or Eufy has got you definitely covered with that. Both amazing products, both amazing companies. Now we're going to show you guys another Phanteks product, a product I actually have used and still use to clean my car. Today I got a product that right there is the Phanteks V8. Of course, I'm going to jump over. We don't need the talking because, well, hey, I actually have this device. This is, of course, a 19,000 PA strong suction and a 19 kPa suction device. This is got all the crevice tools that come with it, but also comes with inflator tools. That's right. It's a 4-in-1 technically, because it is a portable mini vacuum, but it's also an inflator and duster. So you can use it to dust your PC if you wanted to. Just flip it over and blow out the back end. Now, this has got a 10% clippable coupon today on top of this one for you. 2.5-hour Type-C fast charger. With that 2.5 charge, you're going to get about 40 minutes of runtime on eco mode. If you put it on max mode, you're going to get about 13 minutes of runtime. Just going to tell you. It is a brushless motor design, so you're going to get a faster speed, a longer run. It's about 80,000 RPMs with that. It's got a nice spin. It does have multiple HEPA filters. So you do have the multiple HEPA filters. Now, on the eco mode, you're going to get about 8,000 PA strong suction. On max mode, the 19,000 max. It's going to just the way it is. They have the car vacuum, the air duster, the air pump, or storage back vacuum, because it can do those 4 settings with that. The one thing I'm going to tell you is it works very well to inflate your air mattresses if you have to use something like this to do that. It'll give you enough runtime to do at least 2 to 3 of them. depending on the speed you do. Right there, I'm trying to pop out the filter. It is a little snug in mine. It probably won't be that way in yours. I think I kind of bent it up when I was messing with it before the video, of course, like normal. But it's a great product. It does really, really well. It's cleaned my car after winter. It's just a good price point with this one. Right here, you guys see it inflating a plastic bag. But if I really wanted to, I could just suck the bag up in the other side. For this, just turn it on and watch the actually just pull it in. It's got that much suction that it'll do that. You have no problem. Inflate, deflate, you choose. Be happy and go. I love that product. Now we are going to show you guys the Mach V1. Now the Mach V1 is another product I have. This is a really, really cool mopping vacuum. This mopping vacuum comes with a couple of HEPA filters, extra rollers. It's got the cleaning tools. It even comes with the floor cleaning liquid. It is a digital cleaning system. It self-cleans its own head. Now that, of course, is your clean water system, and that's got a UV protectant light bowl in it. You then have the dirty debris bin underneath. Now that will have to be pulled and emptied. This is a digital readout screen that is a smart device that will tell you when it needs to be cleaned and emptied. It will stop working if the debris bin is full. And that's kind of cool that it hits that level and stops working. The filter comes out. You can wash the filter. You can pull out the insert, of course, as well and wash it out. It's a cool piece. Now, with this being said, you're going to see me do something really crazy in this video, and that's because I throw a whole bunch of cake batter and everything down there. Now, step 1 is self-washing. Put it on the bin. It'll step 2, self-sterilize, and then self-dry the head. So it fully cleans it and everything in between. It uses its own insert to do that, so do know that you have to have that inside. The EcoClean Ozone Cleaner will help clean up the harsh gems and gentleize and cleaning as we go with it. It's a cool little piece right here. I actually really like this. I wish I had more hardwood floor. The smart app control with this only works on 2.4G connectability. It's going to tell you guys when you need to replace stuff or you are due for self-cleaning and everything in between. Let's jump forward where I throw down a whole bunch of cake batter, hot cocoa, and eggs and start mopping it up. Now, yes, this becomes a caked on goo. Just remember, it's literally that. It's cake batter. But you'll see how clean it comes up by just a couple swipes. Now, yeah, you might have to go over it a couple times if you do something like what I did. But you'll see that it's actually leaving a nice, clean path and surface. I was not disappointed with the way it cleaned it up. It really does very, very well. Now, you're going to notice that I have the water bin is using quite a bit up. And that's because I have so much stuff down here. I was really worried about how clean it would get it because of the amount of stuff I throw on there. Now, yeah, there's marshmallows down there. Yeah, there's egg. Yeah, there's cocoa. But to have it cleaned up, you guys will notice that the debris bin just said full. So I had to stop, jump video, now back to cleaning it. Because it does take a lot of water to clean up a big mess. I wasn't expecting that. But, you know, with a mess of this size, I guess I should have. But cool piece. I like this. That's a great one. Then when you're done, empty out the bin, dump it out, clean it up. You're going to see me pop it over here in a second. We're like just about done mopping. I'm going to pull the filter out there. You guys are going to notice that it is definitely full of black goo. Now, hard to see through there, but when you are in person, you'll definitely see it. Set it up, empty it out, and then recharge it. The Mach V1, great little option. It's actually a really cool option for people. Now let's show you guys the G30 RoboVac. The dog chasing.
No, don't attack it.
No, definitely
Don't
attack
attack
it.
it.
Just attack.
No, it's okay. Don't attack it. Don't attack it. It's just cleaning. It's just cleaning. It's just cleaning.
I love this video so much.
It's just cleaning.
Now this is the G30. It's a 2000 PA strong suction RoboVac with mapping technology. Now it is a Eufy system, so it works with the Eufy app to control the device. Now, of course, right here you're seeing the dog just going at it, and it does not stop it from doing its work. So it's going to keep working and trying to find a path that is not blocked. Now, with it, it has complete control with the app that's going to allow you to schedule cleaning time, spot clean manual mode, cleaning history, or map out the house. Now, with it, of course, it's got what's called a hard-hitting suction with a 2000 PA strong suction with the edging tools. I'm going to tell you and be honest with you, it's not going to climb stairs. It won't do it. Now, with that, though, it's good for hardwood floors or carpets. It can determine what it is, and it will do Boost IQ, where it will adjust the actual speed of the suction, determining on if it's hardwood or it needs to be on carpet. To have the determination of this is actually kind of cool. And, of course, that dog just does not want to let it go and work properly. But just a great little video, great little option right there if you guys need a little RoboVac, the G30. We're also going to show you guys the mopping system from the X9.
Here I'm going to show you how well the Eufy X9 Pro traces around an area rug. It traces around the outside edge of the rug by doing its little shimmy shake here all the way around the corners. I'm really impressed on how well this thing can measure out the rug and where it's actually located and know that it's just an area rug. It'll do the edge and then it'll come around and actually start doing the rest of the rug. I've increased the speed of this process just to save on time, but you can see it's so precise on knowing exactly where this little rug is sitting, and it just vacuums that section of it. And as it comes to the end, it knows it's about over, and as soon as it touches the hardwood floor again, it will deploy the mopping heads, and it goes right back to mopping the hardwood floor.
So with that, you don't have to worry about it dragging the dirt and debris onto your carpet because it will pull those mopping heads out. Now, I will tell you though, if you have shag carpet, it may still drag across your carpet. So do be careful with that options and that idea. Now, it does self-clean itself, of course, with that. So you don't have to worry about it as well. Nice, very mopping and vacuum all in one piece. It's like 50% off today. It's a decent price point. Definitely is still a little spendy in my taste, but if you guys are into that, hey, there's an option for you. For those of you getting ready for the pool season, we have the AirPure Scuba S1. Now, this, of course, is a robo-cleaning vacuum for your pool. Now, the Scuba S1 from AirPure is a cool piece. It'll do 1,600 square foot pools, 150-minute battery life with the WavePath 2.0 smart navigation. Now, the WavePath, this one will allow you to do wall climbing, water line cleaning, and, of course, the floor. It's got a nice little treadmill design in the middle that's going to pull up all that debris with the tracks. Now, the tracks are going to make a nice path navigation back and forth zigzag pattern for cleaning. Now, you do have multi-mode settings for cleaning modes. You have auto mode that's going to allow it to do whatever it wants. Floor, where it's only going to clean the floor. You have the wall where it's only going to clean the walls, or you have eco mode. Now, eco mode's going to do periodic cleaning. It's not going to do full cleaning. So it's going to clean, stop, just as it feels that it needs to do a little cleaning with that. Now, yes, you do have a couple hour charge time with this, but it's going to do well for you. But in eco mode, it should do about periodic cleaning every 48 hours for 45 minutes for an entire week on a charge. So that's not bad. It's really, really not a bad piece. Nice large debris bin. The debris bin definitely can be cleaned however you would like, whether it be a hose out in the yard or inside the house as well. So you do have those options of cleaning with that. So that's a really good one right there as well for you if you need a pool cleaner for your pool. Now, the next product up is going to be some Govee lights. Now, yes, it is a rope light, so it is technically exactly what that little lamp back there is using is a rope. That rope light will allow you to do multiple light settings. Now I have Govee lights all around me, including in front of me that I'm using for keystone lights as well. Now with that, we do have a video of it in action, I believe on Nikeda's desk. Now there was another rope light video of mine, not sure where that is. Now right here, of course, is the rope light setting. It is a 16.5-foot cable. 16.5-foot cable works with the Govee Light app. Now the Govee app is going to allow you to do multiple scenes and variations of runtime or set up your own. It does work with, of course, voice assistance apps like Alexa and Google and all of that in between. Not supportive of 5G. It is a 2.4 gigahertz connectability. So do know that you have to connect up 2.4 to run this piece. Once it's connected up, you don't have to worry about it. The cool part about the rope lights is the imagination of you is as far as you can go with these. You can draw like pictures on a wall, or you can write out words. You can do whatever you need. Now there are some pre-set up like drawings that you can kind of mimic that they have set in there. You can look at to do that. Now with it, of course, you have a bunch of different pieces and variations for it. It's a great piece. Now put it in music mode. It'll react to your voice or the sound that you are listening to. They're bright. They are vibrant. They are beautifully well done. Like I said, for about $79 on this one, there's a $10 clippable coupon for a 16.5-foot chunk. Now, there is also a 32-foot one, and there's, I believe, a 10-foot one as well. So if you guys need one of these, really cool little piece. I like Govee lighting. Govee lighting is an amazingly well done product that is bright, vibrant, and beautiful to be used. So right there, guys, Govee. Now I could start playing with some of this stuff back here and changing colorways. Hopefully you guys can kind of see back there. Let's grab the floor lamp right over here. So the floor lamp is over here, and I'm going to turn down the brightness. You guys can see it just dimmed down. If I want to go to 50% brightness, it pops back up. If I want to turn it off, I hit the power switch. It is off just like that. Now, music mode, if I go into music mode, it's going to pop over. It's going to sit there. And then I just hit into that, and you'll see that it starts reacting to my voice and the fan. We can change the styles of it with the app, of course, for the music mode and the reactions of this. If I just want to do a torchlight setting, I can do a torchlight. If I want to do interactive, like let's say it looks like Kit, you can do that as well. Now, of course, you have more settings, scenes, timers, snapshots, and other devices preset in with this. There is a full bunch of cool stuff with this. DIY mode, illumination mode, where it's just a lamp. So if I wanted it to become just a lamp, I just click it and it's a lamp, and that's all it is. Now, yes, we can change the colorways of the lamp to whatever brightness or styling of light that we want to work with, and vice versa. Now, of course, DIY mode is going to allow me to do like, let's see here, DIY mode for, you can do multiple DIY modes. There's like one right there. If I change it over here, this is more of a purple hue that's going to bounce around. There's a lot of different DIY modes. Scenes is what I use the most, so I use like the scenes. I really like the scenes now. I do not remember what scene I was using technically, but we're going to go with, I think, game mode for this one, and we're going to be good to go. So, Govee, Govee, Govee. Now, for those of you that want to do an outdoor movie, maybe the Anchor Nebula capsule is a good option for you. And today we're taking a look at, oh my, it is the original video that James did for the capsule. Wished I still had this to update the videos because, well, it's definitely a longer video. With this 100 ANSI lumen brightness with a 4-hour playtime in a low light mode. I'll put it in max mode. Guys, going to have about 2.5 hour video time with this. Now, this projector can do a 100-inch screen with ease. It's the size of a soda can. Now, with it, of course, it's got Dolby Digital sound. It's got built-in speakers and does have Android TV inside. So it's got Android 7.1, which gives you access to over 4,000 apps and many, many movies. Now, 360-degree speaker mode on this one. Does have a USB-C port. Does have, of course, an HDMI port on the back. It's going to allow you to connect it up and use it in multiple ways and settings without a problem. Now, also with this though, it's got control from an app, but you also have a remote control, so you can use the remote control to do it as well. Get yourself some adapters. You guys can run a flash drive off of it with the USB-A to USB-C adapter if you really wanted to. Now, some of the cool things is it's got a 5-watt speaker that's 360-degree mode. Has, of course, the USB connection, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, dual band Wi-Fi connectability. The HDMI port is a 1.4 at 1080p. It does have I believe it's a quad-core A7 smartphone chipset for the CPU. It's got an Adreno 304 GPU in it, like 1 gigabyte of DDR and 8 gigabytes of hard drive space. Your Wi-Fi band is going to be 2.4 and 5G. Bluetooth connectability is like Bluetooth 4.0, if I remember right, off of this one. Now with it though, you have what's called a DLP laser projector that's going to do 854 by 480 resolution at 100 anti-lumen brightness. Lamp life on this is going to last about 30,000 hours. That's about like 6 hours a day for the next 10 years without an issue. So you're going to be having a nice life with this. To get that 100-inch screen, you're going to have to set it at about 80 inches away from the wall. Right there, I'm just playing it on a wall in my house. Now, probably not the best setting for this one, but it does well. And of course, it's playing it with the curtain open, with no problem, so you guys can see it playing and running. Cool projector. I like that projector. For those of you about to hit the beach, though, maybe you need to protect your iPhone 14
Taking a
Pro
look at
Max
the
or
ESR
iPhone 15.
waterproof phone pouch. Now, this is good for your iPhone 15 Pro Max and your iPhone 14 Pro Max. That's it. That's all they want you to use in this. Now, inside here, you're going to be greeted with a few things. First and foremost is, of course, a lanyard. The lanyard is going to be able to turn into like a necklace, or, of course, if you guys want to.
Hey, thank you for the
turn it
follow.
into
I
a
appreciate
crossbody
that.
strap. That's on you how you set that up. Now, remember, once you do it, you'll have it. You'll be having to adjust it, and then you'll tighten it. It connects up. It's also got an air nozzle. This little nozzle is how you're going to inflate the pouch to help it from floating. Now, you're also going to be greeted with, of course, the pouch right here. Now, the pouch is IPX8 water resistant. Will actually keep the phone dry up to about 100 feet. The touch sensitivity of the phone to be able to use is approximately 10 feet or 3 meters with this. Now, to use this, of course, you have the inflator hole. This inflator hole, you'll just pop open, put that little yellow nozzle in, and blow, and it'll actually inflate the air with this. Now, you also have the latching mechanism, which you'll just slide over just like this, and it's going to pop up. Now, inside here is actually a little mechanism or an insert, of course, for other phones with this. Now, it's a tight fit. It really is a nice tight fit. You'll just grab in there and just snug and pull, right, until it slides out for you. Now, this means you guys can fit the little smaller phones, but I don't recommend it. It's not going to work. Now, I have an iPhone 14 in a case. It's not going to work in the case. You're going to have to take your case off. When you grab your phone, it is going to be a snug fit. Just know that. You'll grab it, you'll slide it, you'll pop it in, it'll sit into place, and it'll lock into place. You will then reverse this piece by popping this up just like this, setting that down there, and then, of course, latching it, of course, like that. Now you have an airtight seal. You'll use this rubber cork to pop it open and inflate air with that. Now you'll grab your lanyard, and of course you'll take your lanyard holder, and you'll pop in the lanyard holder, and you are set up with this. Nice thick pouch, protective, of course. Top, hit the buttons, it still works. It has the volume controls and, of course, screenshots. If I hit that, of course, like this. Now I can do this. Now it's a nice and beautiful piece. It's going to protect your phone, of course, about 10 meters or 100 feet underwater. Now you'll get about 10 feet of or 10 to 15 feet of usability of the camera with the use of the camera before the pressure starts messing with it. At 100 feet, your phone is still protected. Anything past 100 feet, risk getting water in there. It's a cool little piece. The inflator helps it float. Just a simplified product. For those of you that want to hold your phone up at your desk or at your bedtime, the Lemicall Gooseneck phone holder right here is a nice, strong, and stable piece that has a very good connectability for that bedside. Clamp it onto your nightstand or, of course, other pieces, and then set it up. It is a screw clamp.
You set that down there, you'll screw it over and then clamp it on, and you're good to go. I literally twist and turn to get that twisted. Now, once it's set up, you guys can curve and move the phone clamp to wherever you like. It has a nice rubberized C-clip style design that's not going to mar up your phone. Now, yes, this will fit pretty much any phone that you have without a problem. Phil, what's up, buddy? Are you finally coming to join me this early in the morning, man? You can take over if you want, buddy. But a cool little piece. Lamicall does a great job with this. Just a decently product that will clamp your phones to your desk and everything. Off to work you go. No. This is your job. Get over here. This is your job, my man. This is your job. I'm just wondering when you're going to take some time off during this summer to drive up here and do a stream. Oh, that's Lamicall, guys. Lamicall. Sure you are. Don't you pull that. What do we got next? I mean, we got another ESR product. I believe this is for the iPad Pro. Yeah, you're not that far. You're really not too far away. I mean, you definitely could drive it in under a day with no problem. Hey, thanks. Hold on. Which one? Which hat? I'm an avid supporter. Just an avid supporter, you know. I'm surrounded by hats. I have no more places for hats right now. My wife was just telling me about picking them up. I was laughing. I like the red and gold. I mean, I do want a purple hat. I'm trying to get Rusty. I keep talking to him. I'm like, I want a purple hat, sir. Purple hat. Rusty, if you're watching, buddy, I want a purple hat. He's probably not watching. He's probably sleeping. He's West Coast. He's probably zonked out. It's just like, all right, guys, we're going to talk about the ESR case for your iPhone or your tablet. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Let's do this.
So we're taking a look at this magnetic case for your iPad Pro. This is going to be for your 12.9-inch style device. Now, this is going to be for your 6th or 5th gen. It is a magnetic case and will fit most of those devices. This is, of course, your case. Nice protective case. Now, it's a multi-layer design. It does, of course, have this nice little slip so you guys can put a little pin in the pocket if you guys want to carry a pin with you. It has the opening for your, of course, your camera lens and a nice lipped bezel. Now, like I said, it is magnetic, but it also has this cool little flip back here to use it as a kickstand.
Lever. How you doing?
And that's kind of cool. Now, the better part is it does open up, guys, so you do have the open front, and then you have the insert where you'll set your iPad. Now, the even better part about this is, like I said, it's magnetic, so it comes off, so you can actually magnetically put this on there and then magnetically stick it to here, and you can actually have it set up. Cool little piece, great little option to keep your iPad protected from ESR. If you guys need right here, the iPad Pro 12.9-inch magnetic case for your iPads from ESR. I want to thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great one.
That's a cool little piece right there, magnetic case that's going to do well for you. Just a nice one. That's, of course, for the iPad Pros, the 6th and 5th gens. That's like your 2022, 2023 versions, okay? Even your 2024s will work with it, but just know the 12.9-inch version is what's going to fit this. So it's a great little product. It does well. You can't go wrong with that. You really just can't. Now, with that being said, I believe I'm going to show you guys a jump rope set that I believe Nikita did.
Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you something really awesome. This is the Redify 2-pack of adjustable jump rope for workout, fitness, or whatever you want to do. And this thing is designed absolutely amazingly. It is really smooth and fast, has a ball bearing system to avoid the twisting and winding and bending of the fitness rope. And it's made out of high quality premium material to ensure smooth and effortless spin, making it the perfect addition to any calorie burning workout. Now, I love the fact that it comes in 2 colors, a red one and a blue one, and they are just absolutely fantastic. Now, admittedly, I have not jumped rope since I was in like middle school. So this was a very interesting experience for me. It was fun though, nonetheless. At first I tried it and I just absolutely failed the first time. Like I thought I was gonna be good at it and I just messed up. And then I got a good swing going and my dog Shiva came into view and she just had to be the star of the show. So I had to stop. And then the next time I just completely failed. But this is an absolutely amazing jump rope. So definitely check it out. I promise you, you'll love it.
So right there, of course, is that nice little jump rope set. Now we're also going to show you guys the hair clippers. These are scissors for, of course, the people that want to clip their James video.
Taking a look at these very cool barber cutting shears. Now this is for cutting your hair, of course. These are from ULG. Now these are a 6.5 inch style inside this box. Now you're going to have a 6.5 inch full design, but it's going to have approximately
Now it's a 3-inch blade, 3.5 inch handle. It does, of course, have a nice sharp edge. With that, of course, all stainless steel, surgical stainless steel, so it will not rust. It has a dampener so you don't hear the scissors clip every time you close it like some of the old school scissors do. It's a silicone pad on that edging piece. Now the cool part is the inserts where you have your fingers are actually blue with silicone as well, but can be taken out. You know, it happens. It's always cool to see what's out there and be like, oh, that would make life a little bit easier, but then it's like, I don't really need it. I'm right there with you. Right there with you sometimes. Yeah, I do have a lot of stuff. That's because I do the products. But if I didn't do the products, 90% of this stuff probably would not have it myself personally. Except for the lighting. I like lights, you know. But scissors, guys, great little piece. Get your hair cut. Don't have to worry about it. It is coming up Father's Day, so you should get haircuts. You gotta look good for that day. Up next is a Sheila video.
This pajama set. It's a waffle knit.
Now, this is a waffle knit pajama set, 2-piece set, shorts, and of course, shirt. Does come in multiple colors and sizes for you. Nice, soft, and luxurious with that, of course, as well. Finger tap. Oh, I totally forgot I had those tattoos on my fingers. That's pretty funny. Totally forgot I had tattoos on my fingers because they've been there so long. Those tattoos got put on me when I was 13. That's a long time ago. Long time ago. It just tells you, like, I totally forget stuff. I am due for new tattoos. Let's go there. It's time for some tattoos. Definitely should go get some tattoos done. Ink therapy. All right, we're gonna pop over, guys. We're gonna show you guys a Syncom hand massager. It's a rechargeable piece.
Hey y'all, this is the
Don't need the sound to this video. Fully rechargeable, multiple pressures and intensities, and of course comes with plastic baggies. Also comes with the carrying bag as well. It definitely does. It definitely makes everybody unique. Yeah. I mean, I do have, there are a few tattoos on me, but the finger ones, I always forget there's finger tattoos. Most of the time it's because, I mean, the ring blocks it and I don't look at my 2 other fingers that much. So, yeah, that was a good call. I totally forgot I had them. It is funny that I can forget I have stuff tattooed to me. With this, guys, fully rechargeable, multiple modes and intensities of the massager. Now, the way the massager works is by airbag design, of course, right here. There is the video for that. Now, the way that works is an airbag squeezes around you and inflates and deflates in different positions. Depending on the intensity of the inflation, you have 3 intensity levels, is the amount of pressure. Now, it will not overinflate around you. Don't have to worry about that. There is a sensor in there. It will not allow it to overinflate on you, so you don't have to worry about it hurting you with that. Now, with that being said, there's a little ball right at the bottom of your palm right here. That little ball is what you're going to set down, and then it's going to put a little pressure point to help massage the middle of the hand with that. So that is going to do like your palm and heating. Now, it does have palm heating in there. does come with these little gloves. Use the gloves for the heating purposes so you don't sweat inside the device. You can also use the glove to put on massage oil with this. Now, the lighting is what's going to determine your pressure of the mode. It's going to be blue, green, or pink. Pink is kind of technically red, but it looks pink to me. Let's just be honest. Modes, of course, is the same thing. You have your mode button, 3 different modes, power on for 3 seconds, about 4 hour of use time, 15-minute timer. So every 15 minutes, it's going to shut off. You'll have to restart with it, and vice versa. Ambidextrous right or left hand only weighs about 1.5 pounds of weight. You do not have to worry about how heavy it is. It's not going to weight you down. It's not going to hurt you, but definitely gives you that little massage on the go if you need it. Now, with that being said, maybe you need a cervical traction device. This is going to be, again, Nikita and his ex-girl.
So this product right here is my Rest Cloud neck and shoulder relaxer. It's a cervical traction device for TMJ pain relief and cervical spine alignment. It's really easy to use, and it can relieve neck pain in just 10 minutes. It can be used as an ordinary pillow all night long, and normally you'll need about 1 to 3 days to adapt to this pillow, but it's made of a dense and soft foam design that provides sturdy, lightweight, and a comfortable base. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out and let my girlfriend use it and basically kind of show you how it looks and how it works, and I'll let her tell you how effective it is. So my girlfriend is laying on the ground and she has the neck pillow set up, and basically we followed the instructions. The cat's trying to get the instructions. Basically it shows you that you rest in a supine position. You place it behind your neck, which she does, and then it wants you to put your hands basically under some kind of, like flat surface, and basically push your head back. And that's basically how you use it to work out. She did mention that there was some slight discomfort at first, but it kind of got better the more she used it, and the device does specify that it takes about 1 to 3 days to get used to it. So if you're looking for something that you can use to help basically support your neck,
Not sure why the carousel didn't switch for you guys.
Definitely check this out.
So another little cool piece, but we're also going to show you guys the Life Pro Sauna blanket up next. Now, this is a piece Sheila did for us. If Sheila pops in, she'll probably be like, don't show that
This
video.
is the Life Pro Sauna blanket, and you can use it in your home. It takes up very little room, and you can just have a sauna all by yourself on your couch. And this is so relaxing and warm, and all of the benefits of a sauna. They restrict heat from escaping and improve results. So the controls are easy to use. It's just you can regulate the temperature, and you have a timer. And the zipper is a good heavy-duty zipper. It's a plastic.
Now, once you're zipped in, guys, you set it up, you turn it on, it's going to get to temperature. Now, yes, it is a sauna blanket, which means you are sweating in this device. Wear the clothes that you don't worry about getting wet and sweaty in. Now, also, yes, you can use it on your couch, but you're going to be sweating, so you may not want to put it on your couch, depending on if you care about the smell of sweat. Now, most of that smell should stay inside the device, but it could drip out. You never know. Now, you do have the handholds. The handholds are going to allow you to grab your drink or answer your phone or vice versa with that. Put it back in, zip it up if you want, or just leave it open for that. Now, it does have 2 detox blankets that come with it. Those detox blankets are going to get extra hot to help you just literally sweat out the detoxins inside you. So right there, great little piece, decent little price point, $143. You can't go wrong with that. Now we also have a video from Nate.
We'll be doing a live unboxing and test of this Shinewell red light therapy belt that goes around your waist. So first of all, let's get it open. So it says right here in the front that it's supposed to relieve body fatigue and pain. It's got 3 different modes and 3 different heating levels. It says one size fits most people and switches off automatically in 30 minutes. So it looks like in the box you're going to have the belt itself. You're going to have
Like
the
one
battery
size fits
pack right
most
here with the carbon fiber designed, and it looks like this can be used to charge devices because it's really just a battery pack. USB-C to USB-A charging cable. And then an instruction manual right here. It looks pretty cool. You guys see you have a baby blue trim around it, heat, mode, and power. And then right here, this is how you're going to adjust it. So this is just going to go over your waist. So this little pocket over here is where you're going to place the battery pack and plug it into the cable that is coming off of the belt itself. Now you'll notice that we can enable the power by just simply pressing down right here. Maybe you have to hold. So it's actually vibrating too. You guys aren't able to tell, but it is vibrating. So you guys can see
you aren't able to tell, but it definitely is vibrating.
Stomach. So I don't think it's really like making my stomach contract or anything because it's not enough vibration strength. But that red light is supposed to help rejuvenate your skin in a way. And also with the fact that it is vibrating, you might get a little bit of contraction right there to just help tone up some of those muscles. Now your results might vary.
Now you can use this on your back, your stomach, and other areas if you guys want to use red light therapy. It doesn't just have to be your stomach. You can definitely adjust it, move it around, and change it. Now, it is red light therapy, so do make sure that you test it in an inconspicuous area, not your full body at first, to make sure you're not allergic to light therapy. Light therapy is just one of those things. Some people can be allergic to it. So.
This is the full body comfier massage mat. It has 10 vibrating motors and comes with a shiatsu neck massager. There are 5 massage modes and 3 intensity levels, as well as 4 selective massage zones to choose from that allows you to individually select them, or you can select them all. This allows you to achieve a massage in your shoulders, upper back, lower back, legs, and combine different areas to best suit your needs. I really enjoy the heating setting on this mat. You can choose between the neck heating option or having a full body heating option from your shoulders to your legs. It also has an auto shut off feature, which just makes it safe in case you fall asleep on it. One of my favorite things about this massage mat is the shiatsu neck massager. I really appreciate that they made it removable, so you can choose to use it as a pillow without the mat if you choose to, but it also does allow you to use this pillow on different areas of your body, such as your back, leg, feet, and just anywhere that you would want a more intense massage.
Now you can literally lay this anywhere, guys, on your bed, on the couch, wherever you want. It's a full body massage. Yes, the pillow does come detached, so you don't have to actually use it. Has, of course, the cover over it so you can be watched. It has the areas of targeting that you can pick, upper, lower, back, wherever you really want. Pick the mode of massage and then pick the intensity. You can also adjust up the heat with this and set it up. Now, it is a very beautifully well done piece. The remote is simplified for you. It does connect with it, but does have a pocket if you need to use the remote. Now, right there, she's actually using it on the bed to get that massage with that, but literally pick wherever you really want to go. It doesn't have to be just bed. Put it on the couch, literally the floor. Wherever you want to put it, you get that massage in, and start going. Comfy Air has some great pieces with that. Now, with that, we're going to show you guys the Pet Libro water fountain. Now, no need for the sound. We can talk about this. This is the Pet Libro water fountain system. Now, you'll take it apart. It does come in pieces. It's got a nice bin of water that you put in. You'll have to unwrap all the plastic pieces, including the pump and the power supply. You are going to have to assemble this device. Now, what this is for the cats. The cats will love you so much more for a moving water dish. Now, 71 ounces, 2.1 liters of visible water level line. Now, they do say it's for dogs or cats. I'm going to say this is more for cats. It's too small for like a big dog, maybe a small cat or a small dog. Yes, not a big dog. Now, the filtration system actually works with what's called a medical stone ion exchange resin and, of course, an active carbon device. It's got a non-woven fabric that sits on top, and then it's going to have, of course, the waterfall streaming.
Now you can choose from free falling water stream from the filter, or you can do what's called a bubbling fountain, where it doesn't have a piece at all. It just bubbles and trickles and moves the water. It's going to keep moving the water throughout. Now, not really loud at all, about 23 decibels, so you don't really hear it with that being at all. It's going to be kind of very simplified and easy to use. It does have, of course, a little water level line, so you don't have to worry about it. Once you put it in there, you'll set it up and have the filtration going. You'll put right there is the actual waterfall piece, or if you leave it out, it just bubbles. Set it up and let it go. The cool part is if your cats have debris or anything else in between, it will actually flow that debris out of the water so you don't have to deal with it again. Queen, how are you doing? What's up? So right there, Pet Libro. Now I believe we have some hand wraps up next. It's going to be a Nate video.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be talking about this 4-pack of Daimora pre-athletic
Bear with me, everybody.
wrap. So this is going to be a phenomenal way
For some
in
reason
order
it
for
says
you to wrap your ankles,
product unavailable.
your elbows, your wrists, really so much different things that you're going to be able to do with this before a workout, before a run, really whatever it is, even just general day-to-day support on your joints. This is going to be something that's phenomenal for this. So if we take a look at it, I've already used some of this, and I'll show you guys why here in just a little bit. Taking a look closer, you guys can see that right here, this is all foam. Now it is pretty thin, so if you guys are used to using a thicker wrap, whenever you're using this one, you'll have to make sure that you are wrapping it a little bit more because it is pretty thin, but it does a phenomenal job of sticking to itself in order to wrap it. So poorly, I have went ahead and wrapped my hand as
You heard
if I
him,
am doing
poorly.
pre-boxing, so you guys can
He
see right
poorly
there.
did it.
I did my best job at remembering kind of what you have to do whenever you wrap your hands for boxing. It's been a long time since I've had to wrap my hands, but we have a boxing glove here, so that's going to be.
I don't think he's
that's
ever
really
wrapped his
good for
hands.
this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on the boxing glove and then take it back off so I can see how well it actually holds.
Not with the size of glove he's
inside of the
putting on.
wrap. Now, obviously, if you're going to be using this for a boxing wrap, it is not going to be as thick as what you would normally use. So you want to make sure that you double wrap whatever you normally would do. So just taking a look right there, you can't see any of the actual wrap coming out. Let's take it off. So if we go ahead and take it off, all of the wrap.
Now, self-adhesive wrap, guys, multiple pieces, 4 rolls, about 120 feet or so of wrap. $13.99, great little piece if you need a simplified wrap for you. Or if you guys want some pull toys with some dinosaurs on it, we can show you guys that as well.
I got this little 6-pack of Dino pullback cars for my my nieces and nephews, and I'm so happy about this. These are the Dino Bros.
Now, these are from Dino Bros. They're a pullback toy. It comes in 6 variations, from T-Rex to, of course, a Velociraptor to Triceratops, and so on. Now, they do have like little exhaust on them, so you guys can see like they are still a car, but still a dinosaur car. Now, with the different colors and variations, yes, you have 6 pieces. That means you guys can divide them up between the kids, but they'll still probably fight about which one is their favorite or which one they want to play with. Now, pullback toy. Of course, you pull it back, race them if you want, or you just pull back a single one and let it rip. Potato chip. Now, with that, of course, guys, you'll line them up variations of the different style of dinos, and then you can pull it and let it go. It's like an old school toy. You pull it, watch it, have hours of fun, and so on. Right there it goes. Now, it does move pretty quick, so you guys saw that. Now, he's going to actually pull them all back so you can see all of them go at once. Of course, he pulls it back really, really far. The farther you back, the farther it's going to go. Once it goes, they erase. Of course, the other one got stuck and one spun in a circle. That's all it is. It's just a cool little dinosaur toy that you can pull back, play with, and have fun with. The little kiddos and the adults alike will enjoy these. I mean, you set these in front of me, of course, I'm going to play with them. Just saying it now. You set them in front of me, I'm going to play with them. Just because I'm a big kid and big kid at heart says you must pull back the toy. Not a bad price, about $7.99. Can't go wrong with that. Now, for those of you that need some diploma holders,
Yo, what's up, my
that time
friends?
of year.
Nate, Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment.
Right
Today,
here.
I wanted to showcase to you these 8.5 by 11 frames. So these are going to be really good frames for your diplomas, achievements, just anything along those lines. You can see right here, this is kind of a mock-up, the university of your graduated, whatever that means, but you guys can see that right here. This set is going to come with 5. Now, I wanted to really talk about the quality. First things first, like I said, this is 8.5 by 11, so this isn't really going to be a picture frame because most pictures around
Catherine,
this size
thank you for
are
the
going
follow.
to
I
be
appreciate that.
8 by 10. I mean, obviously you could scale it if you wanted to use them as picture frames, but like I said, going back to the quality, you can see that right here you have this nice matte black texture, and honestly I think it feels really nice. They're very high quality. All of the components on the back right here are all metal, so I think that these are all going to hold up really well over time, and you can see that you're able to orient this either in a landscape or a portrait mode. Now, if you want to set this up as just a desk standing display, you can do that with this little arm. You could probably remove that somehow, but if you also want to mount it on your wall, you can see that right there you do have the options to do that. Now, if you do mount it on your wall, you can see that this sits flush, so it's not going to be pushing out up against it. Overall, I just think these are really high quality, so if you need some new display frames for really whatever, I think these might be your best bet.
So right there is a nice little piece to display your stuff. Now, we're also going to move over to some Bedsure products. Now, Bedsure, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I have a Bedsure blanket right there. There's another one on the armrest, and there's actually one on the back of the couch. We use Bedsure throw blankets throughout the house. We also use them on our beds and everything. Bedsure makes some
So
great
this
products.
is the Bedsure.
Now, this is, of course, a waffle weave blanket that, of course, is in a large king size. Now, with that being said, there are other sizes and colors. It doesn't have to be just this plain white. Now, it comes in throw, which is a 50 by 70, a twin 66 by 90, a queen 90 by 90, a king, which is what we're showing you guys, 104 by 90, or an oversized king, 120 inch by 96 inch variation. Now, it is a lightweight, breathable summer blanket, so it's light and airy. You guys can use it in the hot times if you want to use a blanket, if you need a blanket. With that being said, there are over 20 colors, so you can get the ivory like we're showing you, but you can get purples, navies, I believe red, orange, sage greens, taupe, and teal, and ivory, and so on. It's a nice, simple, airy blanket that's going to do well. Now, for me, I don't sleep with blankets. I prefer to sleep with a sheet, and that's it at all times. It's 50% cotton, 50% rayon with this thing, but it's just a waffle pattern. It is a breathable fabric, so you don't have to worry about it. A nice little piece. With that, of course, being said, you might enjoy the other colors besides this variation. Actually, really cool piece. I like this. So if you guys need a blanket like that, check that out. Now we're going to show you guys the Phantek E1 NEX workstation. What do I think this is?
Today we're taking a
This-
look at the
I love
Phantek
this.
E1 Nex workstation. Now this is a full workstation for tearing apart electronics, watches, and of course
wrong with this
laptops,
piece?
and
I
of
don't
course
know.
phones. This is a cool little piece. Inside this kit, you're going to be greeted with, of course, a USB to USB-C. Now you get a USB to USB-C charging cable. You get an anti-static wrap. Now, inside this kit, you're going to get everything you need to tear apart most electronics, including phones. Now, with that being said, you're going to get multiple bits. You're going to get the actual table. You're going to get, of course, an extra pad with this as well. Now, the electric screwdriver does low speed and high speed, and then manual mode where there is no torque at all. It has a color LED to light up and a magnetic shank. The anti-slip coating actually is nicely well done, but also has reverse and forward with this. Now, you're going to get pry tools. You're going to get the suction cup to pull the glass off the screen. You're going to get tweezers and multiple different tweezers with this. With that being said, you get the angle tweezer, the blunt tweezer, the reverse tweezer, flex extension bit piece. You're going to get a metal spudger, the hybrid spudger, the regular spudger, the jimmy, 3 opening tools, and the suction handle, of course, with this, and the anti-static wrap. With it is literally about 8 inches by 9 inches tall. It's about the size of the iPad Pro almost. So just a little bit smaller than the iPad Pro. The bits, you have a lot of different bits inside this. 64 different bits, all made from S2 steel. With that, they're all magnetic. 12 types of fixed tools, of course, inside here. There's too many bits to actually label. Chucky, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Yeah, there's so many bits, it's hard to label them, but you get screwdriver bits, you get the Torx heads, you get everything in between to pretty much tear apart any electronic device out there right now, whether it be your camera, your phones, your laptops, and so on and so on. Now, there's a tray right there. That tray is meant to hold screws. There are some like guitar picks. Guitar picks are actually kind of cool to help pop your glasses or plastic away from the device that you're peeling away with it without having to damage a lot of stuff. Screwdriver fits in the side of it. Now, I use a bunch of Phanteks screwdrivers. This is a great piece, a nice little option, an amazing thing. Super bright LED light, and of course, nice speeds. I always recommend low torque speed. You don't need high torque. High torque can sometimes damage or strip out a screw hole. You have nut drivers on there, so you do have some nut drivers in case you run into a nut style. Demagnetizer and remagnetizer built into the case. When you're done, charge the screwdriver back up, put it all away, and you're good to go. This is a full-on kit at like $85, 40% off. A good price point. This is an amazing piece. I recommend this kit fully and highly. Now, with that being said, we have one last product of the day, and that is going to be the Asakuki Aroma Air Diffuser.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you another fantastic oil diffuser by Asakuki. This is their premium essential oil diffuser. I know it's a little hard to see. This is their 300 milliliter model. I turned the lights off so you can see the amazing color effects of this thing. All you have to do
Like
is
the
grab
amazing
whatever
color effects.
essential oils you want, put however much water in there that you need, let it do its thing, get running, and then you are good to go. I'm actually about to just grab some water right here real quick because I'm next to a sink, so it's super easy. Go ahead and just run a little bit of water just for the demonstration
Like
purposes.
super breezy.
And I simply just have the light on. I don't have the misting effect on, so you're okay to just go ahead and pour this thing. You can use it as just a light if that's what you wanted to, but as you can
Just
see,
a night light.
put a little bit of water in there. Put a little bit of my oils in here. And this is one of my favorites. This is frankincense. I love this. And then you go ahead and hit the mist button. There's a mist and a light button. And you can kind of see it coming out. It might work better if I turn off the lights again. But there you go. You can see the mist coming out. Super easy to use, super easy to set up. So if you're looking for a really awesome and fantastic oil diffuser to use for your home, Asakuki has always got you covered.
So right there, the Asakuki Aromatherapy. Now, I showed you guys a bunch of amazing products today at great price points. This carousel is always on our page, so if you guys want to come back and check this video out, you guys can. Always give us a follow. It costs you nothing to follow us. Hit that notification button. We do go live quite a bit throughout the week, so you guys see a lot of different stuff. With that being said, I want to thank you guys for being here, hanging out with me this early in the morning. And I will see you guys all again on the next show. Have a great day, everybody. Chucky, Tattoo Lover, Queen, thank you guys for popping in. See you guys all later. Have a good one.